Hey Mom, it's Mother's Day, so I thought I should talk to you, given that I can't really give you a call and tell you that I love you and Happy Mother's Day. I can't be there to go to church with you, go to lunch with you, give you a card or a Mother's Day gift. And I know that this is probably a really hard day for you. And I'm sorry about that. It's not a super easy day for me either. There's a lot of mother things out there. A lot more than I think I knew before. All the Mother's Day cards, all the Facebook posts, the driving through town and seeing moms hugging their daughters as they leave after visiting them. I never really understood the people that didn't celebrate Mother's Day, that had a hard time with Mother's Day. I guess it was just something I always took for granted. And I honestly never thought that there would be a day that Mother's Day would come around and I wouldn't actually talk to my mother, either of them. I do have a great mother-in-law. She's wonderful and caring and loving and just incredibly amazing. You probably wouldn't like me now. I know it's been about 7 months since we talked last. I have changed a lot, not only over the course of these past 7 months, but also over the course of these past couple of years. A friend just told me yesterday that they were thinking, I bet the Christine of 2 years ago would never think that she would be the Christine of now. And that is absolutely true. But I like me now. I'm great at a lot of things. I have a lot of great friends. I'm doing what I love. I'm with who I love. And everything is perfect. As perfect as it can be. So, I understand that you're probably at home and you're probably crying, and as an empath, that breaks my heart. And I wish that there was something that I could do to stop it. But I feel like the only thing that would stop it would be if I called you up and I told you that I devoted my whole life to God and that I was going to be a nun. Or that I'd met some great Christian guy and I was going to marry him and have a picket fence and 2 kids. I'm sorry that I lied to you for as long as I did about how I really felt, who I really am. That wasn't fair. I should have told you immediately when things started happening. I shouldn't have hid it from you for so long. However, at the same time, I wish it was enough that I like me. Because it's not. There's that part of me that can look in the mirror and just say that that I'm great and that I have a lot of fun and I love my life, and I do love my life. It's just such a key, crucial part of my life for the past 28 years has been you and Dad. And I wish that I knew that I was that important and crucial part of your life too. You wouldn't like who I love now. You wouldn't like how I dress now. You wouldn't like the tattoos that I have now. You wouldn't like my hair now. You wouldn't like my makeup. I went so long with you not liking things about me. And I wish that I knew that tomorrow or any time in this life that you were going to call me up and you were going to say that you're sorry for how you treated me and that you're sorry for pushing me away. But I know that that isn't going to happen. I know there's never going to be a time in this life where I will get that call from you, where you choose to be a mother instead of a Christian, where you choose to be a woman instead of just a clone of all the women around you. I wish that you loved me more than you loved your God. I know that goes against what you believe, but I've learned a lot about good mothers and good relationships these past few months, and just realizing that so much of what we were wasn't good, and it wasn't healthy, and to have you not care about that was in essence to have you not care about me. And I want you to say that you're sorry for not being supportive, for not being loving, for not being forgiving. But you've never been sorry for anything, ever. The only things that you've told me that you're sorry for are, you're sorry that you weren't more controlling, that you didn't discipline me more, that you weren't more in my business as a teenager to watch and control what I was doing and who I was seeing, the boys I was with. You're sorry that you didn't adopt more kids, because apparently you got a defective one. So I'm sure now you're probably wishing you'd kept the receipt. You told me recently that I shouldn't adopt kids because I'd only get troubled ones. And that kind of hit home about how you really feel about me. And I wish I'd seen it sooner. I wish I'd been able to distance myself sooner. Because having something ripped out of your life that was so ingrained in you has just left threads of nerves exposed that I can push down and I can cover up and I can pretend day in and day out that it doesn't bother me, and I can make jokes about it because I can hide behind the jokes. I can make people laugh and make people not feel so awkward around me because it's funny. And if they think that I think it's funny, then they don't feel sorry for me. But I feel sorry for me. And I guess today, I'm going to let myself feel sorry for me. Because I'm basically an orphan now. And not only have I had my biological parents not want me, I now have my adoptive parents who don't want me. I feel really alone. And that sucks. And sometimes I can hear Dad's voice in my head making stupid jokes, or I hear you telling me a story about your day, what you cooked, what you made, how the animals are doing. I ceased to exist to you. And you kind of drove that home. You told me you didn't know if you even wanted to be a family with me anymore. And you didn't just delete your Facebook profiles. You made sure that you took down all the pictures of me, all the memories of me. Because I'm gay, I don't matter. And that's not okay. You can't treat people like that. And you don't treat people like that. I know you. You're kind and good to other people. To your friends. To your church friends. To your extended family. But when it comes to me, or even Dad, it's your way or the highway. And it's always been that way. And I'm really sorry that you have to spend this life feeling like that's your only choice. Feeling like it's the right thing to do to get rid of your daughter. I guess these are things that I just wish you knew. And I'm scared to death to see you again. I know that it's probably going to be a funeral where I'll see you again, and I play it out in my head. I play out what I would do. I play out what you would do. But honestly, I'm terrified. I think that I'm going to be so strong, and I'm just going to put it past me, and I'm going to embrace love and peace and forgiveness, and that I'm going to hug you and say, I'm sorry for your loss. But I'm scared to death that if I do that, that you're going to physically push me away. And I really don't think that my heart can take that. Because I'm having a really hard time taking today. Last December was the first time that I haven't talked to you or heard from you on my birthday. Because that day doesn't mean anything to you anymore. That's how it feels. And I don't care if you said that you would always love me, because you followed it up with, it doesn't mean that I have to support you, or that I have to talk to you, or be okay with what you're doing. I'm happy. And I wish that, as a mother, that was all you cared about. That I was safe, and that I was happy. I have really amazing people in my life now, and I wish that I could share them with you. But, I can't. And I feel really alone. I know there's so many other people out there who have so many worse problems than me. Who also don't have parents due to much more horrible things, like death. Mothers that were taken away not voluntarily. But, it doesn't stop it. It doesn't stop the nightmares that I have almost daily, that you're there and that you're yelling at me and chastising me for everything all over again. I relive that almost every night. And every morning I have to wake up and I have to put myself back together again and remember that I'm not at home. I'm not waking up in my bedroom. That I am here without you. Free. But there's a price that comes with freedom, and sometimes that price is other people's happiness. Sometimes love is worth risking. Things like blood family. Speaking of blood family, you are the only ones of my entire family who have stopped talking to me, who have pushed me away, who have just discarded me from your lives. I realized how much more amazing my relationships with my family members are now. I feel free to talk to them because I'm me. I don't have to run what I'm doing through my mom filter. I don't have to watch what I say in case you find out. Because at this point, I have nothing to lose. So yeah. I'm super angry at you for what you've done. And I'm sure you're super angry with me. I'm sorry you feel that way. But I'm not sorry that I told you. I'm not sorry that I'm gay. I'm not sorry that I'm married to the love of my life. I'm not sorry that my life is infinitely more incredible and love-filled and meaningful now than it ever was. I don't have to be a clone of you. I can be me. And I wish that you could appreciate me now. But I know that you can't. So I wish you all the best, and I wish you happiness. And I guess I wish you a happy Mother's Day.